Game 1 of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Grant Williams, and it's Exum in at the small forward position. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Doncic, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Over Irving. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Irving for three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Now Doncic. Outside Irving. Powell outside. Pass to Williams. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Vassell against Doncic. Fires from deep. Vassell's shot is good.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it out.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Vassell. And that one's good. Irving.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
For three, Hardaway. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Kyrie Irving, Josh Green out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Here's Irving. The Spurs making their last shot. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Outside Irving. Launches it. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Here's Wesley. Defended by Hardaway. The 3 from Wembanyama. On target from range. Wembanyama's got 11.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Now Hardaway. On the wing, Green. Outside Irving. Can they get it? And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Give him 8.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Collins. Lively grabs the miss.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Green finds Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Both shots good from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Vassell. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
The previous play is under review.
Always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great...
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The Mavericks, 10.
Welcome.
Well, right now for the Spurs, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year?
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I think the bucket.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Dallas calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Exum.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
From 7 feet. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Kleba against Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic with it. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs up by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. And it's Kleber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Driving in. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Doncic passes to Irving. Shoots over Vassell. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. A nice shot by Doncic.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep, Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
And Sohan gets it to go.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Spurs.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Williams from long range, pure from three-point range.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Outside Johnson, pass to Jones. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one